In this video, I will show you how to complete assignments. I will show you how to complete the practice activity, reading assignment, vocab assignment, and performance assessment. So let's first look at the practice activity. If you look at the top, it gives you directions, tells you to use your notes to complete the practice activity. It also prompts you to rewatch the lecture video if you need help understanding the information, and then to submit your completed practice activity. So you will click here where it says, it'll have your name, PS 8.1.1, and then it'll say practice. So you'll click on that to open your file. And then what you will do, you'll read the directions in the yellow boxes, and then you will type your answers in the gray boxes. It should automatically color it to red. Do not change the color. You will answer all of the questions. Go back to Canvas. Click Open to attach and submit. A new window will pop open, and then you will press Submit. Just like the notes, it should have automatically saved your file on there, and you should not have to add any files. It'll prompt you with another box. You'll say Submit again, and then it gives you a green check here that you've turned it in. And then if you go back to Canvas, go to Modules, you should have a green check that you have submitted that assignment. Now let's look at the reading assignment. Let's read the directions. It says to open the article in a new tab. So the article is here in blue. We'll click on it. It'll automatically open it in a new tab. If we go back to Canvas, it tells us to read the article the first time. So we're going to go to the article. We will read through the entire article. At the bottom, you may have some things called power words. It just defines words that you may not be familiar with. You don't have to read these. They're just a reference for you if you don't know what the words mean. Then we'll go back to Canvas. And then it says to open the Evaluating Scientific Articles Google Doc below. So if we scroll down, you see that it's automatically made your file for you. You'll click that. It'll open that in a new tab, and then you will read the directions in the yellow boxes and write your answers in the gray. Just like the other Google assignments, the text should automatically be colored red for you. Please do not change the color of the text. Once you have completed this, you will go back to Canvas. You will click the blue button that says Open to Attach and Submit. You will press Submit. Press Submit again, and then you have a green check here telling that you turned it in. And then if we go back to Modules, you will see that there's a green check for the reading assignment, and then the next assignment is now available for you to click on. So let's look at the 1.1 vocab assignment. So if we read the directions, it says using all of this lesson's vocabulary, complete at least 2 different activities from the Science Vocabulary Choice Board below. Upload the completed files to this assignment. So first you have your vocabulary list. You have the terms here on the left, and then the definitions here on the right. And then below that is the Science Vocabulary Choice Board. Many of these items on the choice board have a Google Doc that will open where you can complete them. So if we click on Frayer Models, it's going to automatically pop open and prompt you to make a copy. Click Make a Copy, and you will have your own copy of this. The first slide gives you directions. The second slide gives you an example using the term matter of what's expected. And then all the other slides are blank copies that you can fill in for each vocabulary word. Let's go back and look at the choice board to see your other options. The Venn diagram prompts you to make a copy. So again, you'll press Make a Copy. The acrostic poem prompts you to make a copy. There are directions here explaining how you make an acrostic poem, and there's also an example. Down below all of this is where you would do your acrostic poem. Quiz questions prompts you for a Google Doc. Again, at the top you have directions, an example, and then down below that is where you would put your quiz questions. The vocab graffiti is the only item on the choice board where you would not turn in a Google Doc. If you click on that, it does give you more directions on how to do the vocab graffiti, but this one you must do on paper. You would have to take a picture of it and then upload that picture. Now I will show you how you submit your completed vocabulary activities. You will scroll back up to the top, click Start Assignment, and for all the assignments except for the vocab graffiti, you will submit a website URL. So you will click website URL. You will go back to your Google Slides or Google Doc, depending on what the assignment is. You will click Share, change this general access here to anyone with link, copy the link, return to Canvas, and paste that link, and then click Submit Assignment. Now for the vocab graffiti, where you have to draw on the paper, if you click File Upload, you can click Use Webcam, and your Chromebook should have a camera. You can just hold up the picture of your vocab graffiti using this feature in Canvas. And then you'll press Submit Assignment. And then if we go back to Modules, again, we'll see that green check mark there showing that it's completed. And then Performance Assessment is now open. At the top, you will see the directions. It tells you to use your notes to complete the performance assessment and then submit your completed practice activity. Just like all the other Google assignments, you'll click on your copy here. It'll open in a new tab. You'll write your answers in the gray boxes and the text will automatically be read. Please do not change the color of the text. Once you're done, you'll go back to Canvas. You'll click Open to Attach and Submit. You'll press Submit and Submit again. You'll get the green check here. Then if you go back to Modules, you will have a green check here showing that you submitted your performance assessment. The next video that you should watch is how to complete extensions.